Vegeta on the May cover, please.
You're talking about hedge fund investing.
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
picture
yeah.
of Vegeta.
That's right.
Oh, you're picking Dai. Wow.
I am picking Dai, and you're picking Yugi.
I mean,
huh?
I was so happy when they announced that he was going to be in this game. Because he just doesn't, I mean, there's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh fans, but I don't think people understand how great that original manga is. It really is a top tier manga. And a lot of it has nothing to do, I'm trying to tell them about the manga.
Sorry, I'll back up.
A lot of it, at the beginning, they don't even play the card game. There's all kinds of weird games called shadow games, some of which are very violent and dark and crazy. One of them, one of my favorite ones, the shadow games, is they're playing ice hockey or air hockey on a hot griddle, and the puck is frozen, and in the middle of the puck is nitroglycerin. So whoever side it explodes on, they get blown up.
You know so much about manga.
One of the games, they had to put a stack of bills on their hand and stab their hand, and however many bills it goes to is what they get.
I heard the Shadow games inspired the Saw movies.
They were surprisingly
I heard that
and
too.
dark, so it was kind
Like
of
originally, Jigsaw had the Yugi hair, and he's like, "Want to play a game?"
That would
type
be
thing.
awesome. Want a duel? Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Horror movie would actually be pretty cool. There's a lot of horror elements in it,
Yes.
especially the monster designs. But even when they get in the cards, the mangaka, Takahashi Sensei, is just so good that the duels, even if you don't like Yu-Gi-Oh!, are rock solid and riveting.
Who doesn't like Yu-Gi-Oh?
I mean,
Who doesn't?
Don't just judge it on the anime.
If you
There's a lot more to it.
if you don't like Yu-Gi-Oh, don't talk to us.
But I'm really happy to see him in this because he's a cool character.
I was happy to see Aizen.
Joey Wheeler
I
gonna show up?
was hoping Cyrus would ask me why I picked Aizen, but he didn't.
Why did you pick Aizen?
Why?
I'm not going to tell you since you didn't ask me originally.
Oh no, feelings are
So
hurt.
actually, it was because of the first season of Bleach. The big twist at the end. Spoilers for anyone that hasn't.
Oh, don't do spoilers.
Well,
don't do
I'm just gonna
spoilers.
say there's a big
You're
twist
just
with
gonna
him
say
at
that
the
there's
end.
a big.
But yeah, that I was just like, no way. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen, read.
It's a good twist.
So once again, you guys can learn about all of that by downloading the new Viz app.
The new Shonen Jump app.
The new Shonen Jump app, and read all of those free volumes. Read all of them for free.
Is Joey Wheeler going to be in this? Because I just love Joey Wheeler.
Stay tuned to our social channels, and we'll have more information.
I thought you were talking about Joey from Blossom for a second. I was like, wait.
They actually sound similar.
It's very similar.
Hey, Yugi. Hey, Blossom. Whoa. We're going to go duel. Where's my deck? Okay, I'll stop doing that.
I was hoping for Beetle.
Oh, Toguro. Not Elder, younger. Elder is even wackier. Oh, you're giving him the...
Oh, you got me with that.
Okay, I have a feeling this is going to hurt.
I got you though. So one of the cool things about Jump Force, if you've been playing the open beta that we have, is that all of these characters have their moves from the manga, from the different mediums.
That's what happened.
Oh, we broke
emailed me.
contract.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, sorry, Viz.
It's okay.
Sorry, Shonen Jump.
I was actually talking last time, so I wasn't.
Yeah, you weren't actually playing. Right.
City Hunter. Oh,
But
man.
I do have some pretty sweet characters. So.
That is really funny. I love everything about.
And I
City
believe
Hunter.
you, Ryan, we should pick different characters other than the ones you keep picking so people can see the different characters. I think that would be ideal.
No, I don't. No, tell me that.
Because he's trying to win. He wasn't trying to win against me because he decided that he was just going to talk the entire match. Dimitri, who are you using?
I am using Rio from City Hunter. I'm very limited when it comes to my knowledge. So the characters I picked this time, my theme was characters I don't know too much about.
Oh.
And Rio from City Hunter, I had to do my research on it.
It's great. He's
Yeah,
funny.
I have
a
to.
funny manga.
Well, I mean, just his character design is just so cool to me. Like he's got
is.
that '80s vibe to him.
Yeah, it is.
With like the dinner jacket.
Why do you think Rio Hunter or Rio
Hunter? That's
Rio
his
Hunter?
name.
Yeah, hashtag Rio Hunter in the chat. Please don't do that. Why do you think Rio Saiba is so cool, Ryan?
Because, well, it's hard to explain without probably enraging a lot of people. He's a really wonderful pervert. He's such a skeezy guy, but in the best possible 80s way. So it's very funny the way. Oh, just hilarious. It's funny how it comes off. An example of that is he was parachuting down, and the other girl, if I remember correctly, was parachuting, and she was going to die. And then she's thinking about like, oh, well, I guess this is it. I don't have my parachute. I'm going to die. And then she's like, what is that? Hand on my butt. And it was him parachuting and saving her life. But he grabbed her butt. I mean, that's like, it's a golden boy level of like genius. It's like so demented but hilarious. So yeah, but I don't know if that's nowadays would be funny, but. And that time it was pretty silly. And this is too much of a tough guy fight. I'm going God mode.
And you just brought in Kaguya. Is that because
I got scared.
You were a little scared of the match?
Did you ever watch the Jackie Chan City Hunter?
No, movie? I never did.
Oh, that's
something else.
That's a brain melter.
I'll check it out.
Quite entertaining, especially his live-action Street Fighter like scene.
Oh,
yes, I think that was pretty popular on the internet because that was funny stuff. Where am I? I'm a little kid.
And
don't beat up little kids.
And Dimitri, you got Pegasus Seiya.
Okay. You got to tell me about Pegasus Seiya.
Yeah.
I'm not like big on. See, I don't even remember.
Well, Pegasus Seiya is from Knights of the Zodiac.
I love eating
from
this.
Saint Seiya, one of the Knights of the Zodiac.
Not a delicious arrow.
He looks amazing in that Sagittarius armor, and he fights with the Sagittarius bow. And he's
it's called cloth.
The cloth. The Sagittarius cloth. Yeah, but he has the bow. He has the bow from Sagittarius. Yes. I actually love Saint Seiya. Saint Seiya is one of my favorit.
How did you watch it? How did you watch it?
I told you, man. I've got 3 older brothers.
I know, but I'm just curious about because that's such a it was massive in South America and massive in Japan, but it never quite got to those levels here. And I'm just curious, how you got on board with that. I love it. The manga blew my mind. It was absolutely entertaining, and it was one of the first manga that had the cute boy factor, which is what got a lot of girls to start reading Shonen Jump.
It did.
What was the cute boy? Shiro, the ice guy. Forgot his name, but he was like so beautiful.
I forgot the name. The Aquarius Claw.
I forgot his name. Yeah, he's the ice guy. But man, he was.
Well, they're all low key. There are a lot of them. There are a lot of them in this. Yeah, Dragon Shiryu as well, who is also in this game actually.
God, here it comes. Something's coming.
Oh, you're beating up Gon. He's a kid. Why are you doing this to him? Look at this pummeling! Oh my goodness.
So the one reason I would have loved to have Diego on the show is kind of for him to explain, and he can explain it to me later, but explain why the huge fascination with Saint Seiya out in Latin America. So.
It's gigantic.
Maybe you know.
I couldn't tell you, but if you know in the chat, let Diego know. And he'll pick somebody that...
You don't talk to him twice in a row.
Yeah. Make sure I got them all.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's bad. Some of the games have really lengthy dialogue trees, and it's time consuming. But I can't help it. I must know what the townspeople are saying.
The worst is when you find out they do have more than one thing to say after you hit them. Then you're like, okay, well then now everybody has more than one thing to say.
And I got to go through them all.
Hey, Urian, because I don't want to lose to you.
Oh, my battery level's low.
We'll fix that later. We'll fix that later.
I'm running into
because I don't want to lose to you. What did you bring to give away to some fans?
Post it? No? Okay. I brought this cool bag. I didn't bring this bag. The things in the bag we're giving away. One of which is Hunter x Hunter Volume 5, which is the beginning of the Chimera Ant arc, which is one of the favorite fan arcs, and it's really violent and gruesome and weird and cool. And Gon and Killua are they're kind of OP from the last arc, but this arc they're totally outgunned. So it's cool to see how the strength of the level of the next things they're fighting, and it's a lot of fun. So that and Dragon Ball Super. Oh, by the way, this just came out and is totally available now. Go to biz.com or Amazon or wherever you want to buy it. Dragon Ball Super Volume 4, which also just came out. If you haven't read the manga, I suggest you do, because right now on shonenjump.com, there's free chapters. I think it's a monthly series, but the story goes beyond the anime right now. So it's stuff that was not animated. Dragon Ball Super anime stopped, manga kept going. So there's a whole new enemy, whole new storyline, and it's really cool. And the new guy they're fighting, surprise, is super strong!
Oh, okay.
Shocker! The new enemy is incredibly strong.
Never would have guessed.
You can read that for free.
That never happens in manga.
And the art is incredible. Toyotaro works with Toriyama Sensei. They talk, you know, they go back and forth, designs, and it's really fun to see someone else pick up the mantle. And sometimes you think you're literally reading something that was drawn by Toriyama Sensei because he's so good at getting that style down. So check it out.
Have you met Toriyama Sensei? You've met a lot of people.
He's like the elder gods. It's like, you know, if you Lovecraft, he's like the elder gods. No one can meet him. He's so high level. He's so removed and so protected. I've met Kishimoto Sensei. Super nice, super chill, really relaxing to be around. He's really fun, nice guy.
And for the people
Oda
who don't,
Sensei.
and for the people who don't know.
Oh, that's Naruto. Mangaka. I've met Oda Sensei. He was like a Don Corleone. He was like a real gangster because he's so powerful. Like people are just like, ooh, you know, when he comes in the room. I felt the spiritual pressure just like sucked me completely dry, and I was kind of quaking a little bit.
Completely dry.
But no, he's intimidating because he's just like, you know, he knows. He is literally the greatest selling manga of all time ever, and one of the greatest selling franchises of anything ever made. Period. So he's really intense. But you know, they're all really nice, you know, and fun. Oh. I did a panel with Horikoshi Sensei, My Hero Academia.
Oh, wow.
And he was really, really nice. I bought him some cool, weird old 70s comics from at Comic-Con and gave them to him. So that was fun to do because he loves American comics.
That's your claim to fame.
Yeah, I bought him some weird Jack Kirby comics. So I think he liked them. I don't know.
Dimitri, you're not going easy on me, are you?
Are you going easy on me?
No, I'm like even if I have your controller right now, Urian, I still have to win because it's in the contract. You handed me your controller, so technically, you know, you're still playing.
That was in the contract too. I remember seeing that.
Like if I pass you the controller, you're technically still considered, you know, my winning streak must continue type of thing.
By the way, if you go to San Francisco, it does look a lot like this. This really is the Golden Gate Bridge, and that's Fort Point right underneath it, which is an old, I think, Civil War era fort. And it's a really cool, funky place. And you can look right up at the Golden Gate Bridge and see the sort of underside of it, which is really trippy and complex. So if you get a chance, go down there. Probably not going to be anime characters fighting.
I'm not going.
Obviously, seagulls. Watch your food around the seagulls. They'll come up and grab it. Gotta be careful.
It's actually right next to my parents' house.
Oh, is it really?
That's where I live.
Oh, wow. You live right here in this abandoned boat.
That's my home.
That boat.
That boat is my home.
That's shipwrecked boat.
It's crazy. I know. It's wild.
I'm finally gonna catch you with that. Nope.
My first time I ever went to San Francisco, I was sitting in Union Square eating a sandwich because I was like so poor. I had to bring my own food. And a seagull landed on my shoulder and grabbed my sandwich and flew off.
Oh,
I was like,
what did you do?
I was like, this is
What
city
did you
living.
do for food?
I just did not eat.
Wow.
He ate, but I didn't. But I was impressed. I'm like, that's impressive that he did that. It wasn't nice. I don't think it's the morally correct thing to do. But.
It wasn't nice.
Oh, you're missing with the bungee.
That was so close.
The
comeback was
that
coming
was really
too.
Like tag out system. You'll be able to either tag out your players and switch to another character, or you can bring your characters in for an assist, which is actually a really cool option because you're able to kind of throw off your opponent, whoever it is that you're playing. And there are so many different types of assists from every character that it really shows a kind of diversity and a lot of dynamics to this game.
I like he's like flexing his pecs and like shooting you.
Yeah. And he does that. He does that in the manga too. It's awesome.
He's gonna flex and shoot you somehow.
Yeah. I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna show you everything that I can do. I do want to show the Sanji versus female characters. I do want to show that.
I was hoping you'd pick Sanji, so I can, because I do want to check that out. I want to know what happens.
It's pretty awesome. It's pretty hilarious. And then Diego, can you pick one more winner? We're gonna do the second super package from Viz right now. These packages are identical, you guys. Once again, you'll see.
I just ran right into that.
Dragon Ball Super and Hunter x Hunter, or Hunter x Hunter. I'm sorry about that. So many people do it.
Hey,
so many people do it.
I literally did that.
Once again, where's this camera? This camera right here. Check that out. Check that out. And there's also a special surprise in the package that you'll also be getting.
Look at you. Look at the
No,
comeback.
he's so fast. I mean, he's just.
Oh, that was a close match.
That was a very
Fast.
close match.
That was a super close
I
match.
almost broke contract again.
Almost broke contract.
Had to make it look good.
Oh, here it comes. No.
When are you gonna learn your lesson?
That's a good move.
That's a very good move.
So cold.
Wow.
She looks so pretty. That's amazing. She looks beautiful there.
So I was at the Dragon Ball FighterZ Final Summoning event a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And I was talking to two of my friends, Rogers Base and Reagan, right?
Yeah.
And I believe it was Reagan that said she doesn't like Rukia. I'm like, what?
Oh, wow.
How can you not like Rukia?
That's pretty rare. Most people
I
really
think
love her.
from what I can remember is like she doesn't like her attitude. I think is what it was. Like she doesn't like the way she treats like.
I don't like the way I'm being treated right now, okay? What about the contract?
What about the contract?
Don't make me go 100% on you. 100% of my power.
Look at that blood on his face.
He's got like muscles on his muscles on his muscles on his muscles.
On his
That's
face.
really funny. Okay.
Imagine being that buff.
No.
Imagine being
Yeah, I
that
know.
Nobody
I
wants
know
to
what
be
it's
that
like.
buff.
Can you even like put on a shirt? I guess not. That's why he doesn't have one.
That's why he doesn't do that power all the time. Only once in a while when it called. Only when he's like really. Oh, I'm gonna get a beating right here. Only when he's like pushed to it. Damn.
Dimitri, talk to me about the One Piece characters that are in this game.
So we have obviously the iconic Luffy. We have Sabo, who I'm playing as.
You were playing.
That I was just playing as. All right, so so how does he not attack?
Oh, okay. Here we
here
go.
we go.
So you see how he's got the heart?
Yep.
Let's
he gonna
let's
have it
see
the whole
if
time?
you're able to attack. For everybody that's just joining us,
This is the coolest thing ever.
when you use Sanji and you're going up against any female characters in the game in Jump Force, he has a rule that he will not attack a woman.
He looks like he's
So
pretty. Oh,
he
okay, I see what he's
cannot
doing. I
hurt
see.
These women, he only hits them with hearts.
With
and now
love.
try to grab him. There you go. She will slap him back and. You won't be able to do any damage. However, Boa, if you could start attacking him, let's see if you do any damage. Boom, you do tons.
Whoa.
So do not use Sanji if you are going up against an all-female team.
You're finally gonna win.
And one more time, guys, we're gonna do a couple more matches. So let us know in the chat who you want to see, and we'll do our best to show you those characters.
He's too
Ran
short.
right
It went
into
right over his head. So funny.
I don't know if you're gonna talk about this later, if it's still coming up. The Awakenings.
Yeah, I
do that?
was.
How
I
do we
was-
do that?
I was actually going to use a character for the next match.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, save it then. That's fine.
What was that?
I was gonna say save it then.
No, we can talk about it for sure. So all of these characters have different types of awakenings. So every character, if you
Smart
are
out of
able to
Boruto.
raise that gauge that's surrounding your character
Child
icon in
music.
the top right or top left,
too scared to
you'll
fight
be
now.
able to awaken your character, which will give you some heightened attack power, maybe some new moves. And some characters actually have an appearance transformation. Some that you know are Naruto. You can also look at Goku or Vegeta, who will go into the Super Saiyan God forms. And you can also look at, who else we've got?
Excuse me.
Frieza.
That's Cyrus as an official Dragon
Super
Ball.
Saiyan God Super Saiyan, or what are you gonna say?
SSGSS, please?
SSGSS. I'm sorry, I'm not the Dragon Ball dude, so
That just cost us about $10,000.
you're right.
Thank
You're
you for
right.
that.
I apologize. I'll pay it. I'll pay it out of my budget. But yes, SSGSS, Goku and Vegeta. You'll be able to see those. But there's some really cool ones in there. We showed off Yusuke
God,
a couple
over.
weeks ago. We showed off Demon Form Yusuke. How cool was that?
It looked badass. I don't even watch the show, and I was like, I want hair like that.
I also want hair like that. That's why I got dreadlocks. Ah, and we got.
Oh, is that how we're winning? Is that how we're winning now?
There is a contract.
You are breaking the contract. I'm telling everyone. I'm
Breaking
telling my
the
lawyer.
contract.
Telling my fighting game lawyer that you broke our contract.
The contract just says that we can't win the complete match. That's what it says.
Okay.
That's what it says.
Oh
I
man,
was having such a
he's
good
so
time.
good.
with
He's
Sense.
so fast.
Yeah.
Insane. Both of them are so fast, but Kakashi's just like everywhere.
Kakashi is.
Oh
is
god,
awesome
there it
in this
comes.
game.
No!
Oh, look at that.
You're hurting my feelings.
With the Susanoo.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful.
That's another
Kakashi's
thing I
OP.
love about this game is that all these moves just look so beautiful.
They're gorgeous.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to watch. And
can tell
they're fast too. Like, you know, it's definitely a lot going on, but it's not like a look at your watch and wait for the super move to finish.
Right.
It's fast enough where it's a spectacle, but it's not slowing down the match significantly, which some games do a little bit.
Yeah.
This one's not like that.
This one, you've got a cutscene, but that's about it. You know, you've got a cutscene for like.
Oh,
maybe
here's a
5-10
classic
seconds.
battle. Oh, then I'm gonna lose.
I keep running into those. I gotta start capitalizing more on those.
They're so delicious. Like me eating those arrows. I can't believe eating those arrows. Okay, I'm gonna do a super move because I've had enough of this.
Do that.
Just wait for my big super move. Here it is.
Uh-oh.
Let me ease your pain.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, going with the Susanoo.
Oh, is this the end of the match? Did I beat you forever?
Is his different than Kakashi's?
Why are you
Yeah.
so easy
So
to defeat?
it's a different color.
Once again, Cyrus had to remind me of the contract. Do you want to end the stream early? No, I
It's
don't
like
think
playing
so.
a baby. It's so weird. It's really killed everyone on the planet, basically.
But that planet Namek, he still fought
pretty
with
evil.
them.
Yeah, I mean, it was before he became like a nice dad who goes to like Target and gets his kids some dieties in the middle of the night. It was before that transition happened.
It was before that. One more. Oh my goodness, I can't be talking while I'm going.
Did you watch Super?
Dimitri?
I have, yes.
Did you think Frieza was going to become a good guy?
I don't think anybody would have thought that.
Oh, I'm dumb. I was like, wow, maybe Frieza will be a good guy, but
That was really cool, though.
it was awesome. Yeah, it was a great moment. It was really funny. You gotta watch the Broly movie. There's baby Frieza or little kid Frieza, which is really funny.
I really want to. I
Sorry.
really want to. I also just didn't listen to you because
good.
the minute that somebody talks about the Broly movie, I stop listening because I'm such a big Dragon Ball fan. I don't want to hear it.
I'm like the only person in the world who likes Bio Broly. And
Stop it.
I drew some fan art and said,
You mean the one with Trunks? You
Yeah,
mean the
and
one
I-
with little Trunks and Goten?
yeah, and I
That's
said,
not
oh, I
canon.
hope you guys put him in the game.
Did I even
and then
connect?
everybody made fun of me on the Shonen
blocked
Jump
it.
Twitter. That was the first time I encountered the meme, that ain't it, Chief. Damn, you guys aren't even talking. So intense.
I'm trying to win one finally.
I'll talk.
One more time, you guys. Jump Force comes
Piccolo
out
goes down
February
again.
15th. You can pick up the Ultimate Edition and get early access for 3 days on February 12th. And you can pick up the Collector's Edition, which has this amazing, amazing statue. That was close.
Don't try to make me feel better. Just don't do that.
That was a classic example of moppishness.
So here are the awakenings that we were talking about. Trunks goes Super Saiyan.
Ooh, how did you do that?
I can teach you later. I didn't.
Yeah,
I
keep
didn't
talking
want
to
you
Cyrus. That
Oh
makes-
no!
How'd you do? Oh, that
that's
hurt
ouch.
it. That hurt it. I felt that from out here. Yeah, no one likes Bio Broly, but I like monsters,
Bio Broly.
and I like goofy stuff, and I like Dragon Ball, and I like Broly, so it combines several things I like. But I'm like, yeah, it's a very exclusive club of fans of Bio Broly fans.
I'm in that exclusive
Thank you.
club of fans.
But I don't think he's coming. I don't think he's gonna be in the other movies.
Yeah, I don't know if Akira Toriyama is Toriyama-san is Toriyama Sensei.
One time, me and Alexi, who is one of my coworkers and a Jump editor of Naruto and Black Clover and Bleach and lots of stuff, manga editor. Me and him drank 4 Locos all day and watched all the Broly movies.
4 Locos with the
Broly movies.
caffeine
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah, it was quite a day. That was fun. No, I think they took out some of the caffeine or something. I forgot.
Yeah,
what
they took the caffeine.
Oh,
out.
all of it out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it's tasted. By the way,
Took out the loco part.
I don't know what we're allowed to say in here, but it tasted terrible. I don't recommend drinking 4 Loko. It is
She
not-
cup
not
noodles
tasty.
instead.
That's much tastier.
should eat cup
That's
noodles
much
instead.
tastier.
We're
There you
doing
go.
a
I saved it.
partnership
I got
with
you.
Cup
I got you.
Noodles. for you and a friend to jump to Japan, pick up specially marked packages of cup of noodles in anywhere, any food store.
Your local noodle store. And don't forget to download the Shonen Jump app, where you can read Dragon Ball Super for free,
Yes.
Black Clover for free, My Hero Academia for free,
Sure, I'll do
Promised
that.
Neverland for free. Every week, new manga, and it's a great time killer. You're stuck at the line at the noodle store trying to get your cup of noodles, and you're like, oh, how am I gonna kill time in this line? Boom, Shonen Jump app, free manga on your phone, right there.
Hey, Dimitri, switch out. I mean, I know you're trying to win, but you can also switch out. Well, now you can't. Now you can't.
Can you switch out his skill level? That's what you need.
Look, doing pretty well.
I need comments from the
I wanted you
gallery
to turn
over
into
here.
Golden Frieza, but you instead wanted to hurt me.
These backgrounds are gorgeous. They
Trying to
really
win.
are impressive. If you like fighting backgrounds, which I do.
Oh,
these
finish.
are
That
the
means I
nice-
won, right?
That means you won. Yeah, that's what happened.